Hello, welcome back. Hold on. My stupid. There we go. The boom arm got loosened yet again. It's been a minute since it's done that, so I'm glad I took care of that because it was just sliding lower and lower and lower. Anyways, I don't want to stay on the screen. Right? But we're going to keep the music. Flashbang. So, hey there. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Howdy. Welcome. This is my first year anniversary stream. It's yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I wanted to do something for the 200th stream, but that kind of just flew by. But also just, hey, it coincided that it was also pretty close to the first year anniversary since I haven't been too consistent with streaming, right? I've been sick here and there, but I just wanted to make a kind of like review everything we've done, everything that we've played, right? I want to make this. I want to make something called a bucket list. That way, if anyone asks for any game that I played, I can just send you guys this list. It'll be distributed with the bot, and then that way, if you ever type it in, just put like, I don't know, you're gonna make like exclamation games, exclamation bucket, probably just like games, and then it will just show this list, and just that way you guys can like look at everything we've done. This isn't everything I want to play. Keep in mind, this is just placeholder, right? This is like everything I put in for now. But there's a lot more games I want to put in here, right? Like I said, this is a first year anniversary. So, and I want to put this probably for the recording side too, right? And back on my main channel too. Here, so let's do this more professionally, right? Hey guys, it's me, TheHandsomeKat. It's been a while, I know. It's been a long time. I haven't posted anything in years on the main channel. But I just came to let you know. I've been streaming a whole lot. I've been streaming about, now actually, a year on Twitch. I've been streaming for a year on Twitch. And I didn't want to make any announcements because I felt like if I couldn't commit to this, then I'm not going to say anything to anyone. But it's true. I've been streaming for a whole year on Twitch. I've even made a VOD channel, which is over here, which is on Twitch. Now, I know what that sounds like. I'm abandoning my main channel in terms for streaming. Yes and no. What I want to do is I want to make something very spectacular. I want to make something that isn't just like the normal stuff I do. Maybe it's like a hyper compilation and put it on the main channel. Maybe I want to do something like that, right? Of like completed games I've done, because the way I used to record games on my old channel, right, originally was like either record it for like an hour, 40 minutes, and then like chop it up a little bit and then post it. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to at least put like the funniest, the best of this and that and this, or something what I've been wanting to do. And you can see right here, I'm going to give everyone a little peek. I have a games list, and I'm just going to highlight this one section right here, specifically, of all the Bionic Commando games. I want to do a series where I take a series of games and review the whole series, comparing one to the other, how the controls work, how the gameplay works, how the story breaks down. I want to do something like that for the main channel. That's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take years and years of editing. Not just for one video, but I mean, just mean like of just playing the games, getting my thoughts out, getting everything cohesive, and just comprehend everything I want to do for it. And I think this is the way I want to do it, right? So that's my plan. And like I said, I'm gonna keep on streaming. I haven't been too consistent because I've been getting sick a lot, but I've been getting a lot better, right? And I've been drawing a lot more. I've been drawing a whole lot. I have things I want to make. I have things I still want to post. I have things I want to revamp. I'm going to remake my main channel art. I'm going to remake my banner art. I'm going to do that for the Twitter. I'm going to do that for the Twitch. I'm going to do that for maybe my VOD channel too. The VOD channel I think looks fine though. It works perfectly. Maybe I might update Toad, but that's about it. And like I said, and just make more emotes, make more stuff, make more everything. That's something I want to do. And next time I come back, it won't be another update on what has happened to the channel. Right? I want to make it something where that'll be my next big comeback and what you guys can expect from me. That's what I want to do. Like I said, I know I'm sorry I haven't posted anything in a long time, but this is what I want to do. All right. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next big project. So, that'll be for the recording side. Like I said, that'll be for my main channel since I haven't posted anything on there for a while. You know what? Speaking of, what was the last thing I've posted on my main channel? While we're looking at it, view my channel. Last thing I posted was 3 years ago. So yeah, it's been a while. All right. Now let's vary up our music. And while I'm doing all this, I am talking to my I'm chatting with my lovely editor, who she does all the artwork for the side channel. Now it's not up to date, but she is working on one by one. So she's doing a great job. I've been hiring her for honestly for almost about a year now. So big ups to her. Great artist. Been done with her. I had one question for her though. I noticed skipped over the 100th stream being the 64 top tier list. Did you have anything in mind for it, or should I make a small draft for the thumbnail? That's a small question I had, because it's like, oh, she kind of skipped over it, but it's not that. I don't blame her, since it's an ambiguous stream, right? It's not like I'm playing anything. I'm just kind of like looking at a screen and whatnot. Here. And while I'm at it, well, let's change the music up. Let's put everything I have that I at least have updated since my music playlist. But do this, and then probably. Yeah, I'm gonna give my music player a fucking heart attack. It's gonna be like, so much music. Ah! It's loading everything right now. It's processing everything. Oh goodness. Well, while that does its thing, let's update our list, right? We're gonna be looking at games. We're gonna be looking at everything. So let's see. Altered Beast PS2, right? That was 2005. Let's update everything right now. Right, like I said, this is everything I want to do, everything I want to play, but there's a lot of things we can add, what we will add. Right now, the newest one, and it was from the Nintendo Direct that just came out for the Switch 2. We're going to add it down here. I'm going to at least try to alphabetize these. No, we have not played this one because it's going to be Dusk Blood. And that's 2. We're going to be playing that. I have Double Dragon Neon. Let's add in the original Double Dragon. Oh, I have it right there. Why did I put Dante's Inferno in between that? That's very confusing. That's not it. How do I move it to that? Let's see. Dante would be up here, right there. Dante's Inferno. Now let's see. Like I said, there's a lot of games I want to play. need to add. What was Armor Core 6 called again? I couldn't remember the subtitle for it. Armor Core 6. It was like Battle for something, right? Oh, I wasn't even close. Fires of Rubicon. Fires of Rubicon. Good. Good. Let's see. Fires of Rubicon. That will be on my PS5 since that's what I already own it on. I haven't beaten that. Not even close. But that will be something that will what to focus on later in the future. Right? Like I said, this isn't just me just thinking games that I want to play, things I want to do. If you guys have anything you want to suggest, hey, out in the open. You do it right now, even if you're not following me, right? It is free reign. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I want to play, and there's right now I've got to ruminate on every game I've played in the past, and it's quite a lot. I just have to really think. In the meantime, I should still try to organize some of these, like these two. Why are these two way up here? There we go. Like those. Wait, no, that's right. XR. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. I'm having an aneurysm. Help. Because how this list is gonna break down, I'm ordering it by the name, and if it's a franchise series like the Bionic Commando, I'm gonna then order it by the date it came out in. Right. Which is why Bionic Commando 2007 isn't right next to the NES. That way it's dated by title, then year released. Kind of like how Call of Duty is all set up in that fashion. I'm really trying to think. I don't think I've ever played Modern Warfare 1. I know I played number 2 on 360. Oh, I should reiterate that one. That one's going to be the original Modern Warfare 2, which is, when did that one come out? Modern Warfare 2. 2009? Box 60. Is that one? 2009? Yeah, okay. 2009. It's on PC? Huh, wonder if it's still up. Probably the remaster, but that'll work either or. 2009. This is not the remake we're playing. Command and Conquer, and that is the original PC one, so we'll leave it as is. I'm pretty sure I still have it on Steam right now. Oh, I need to look at the subtitle for this. Because it's the stupid racing game. I have it on my Game Boy Color. Ubix Racing Game. What is that one called? Oh, it's not Robots for Everyone. What's the subtitle? Game Boy. Yeah, I know it has like a dumb subtitle. Like, there it is, Racing Robots. Robots for Everyone, Racing Robots. That's the one I have. Where was it? Race and Robots. GBC, right? This was a color, yeah? Yeah, give him a color. Let's see. So I've played that. Oh, you know what? I don't think I had Shantae on this list, do I? No, it could be right here. The only one I played a little bit of, what was it? I think Shantae. Yeah, I played 1, 2, Pirate's Curse, and Half Genie Hero. I wasn't a big fan of Half Genie Hero, but I'd be willing to go back to see if I was completely wrong on how it is. So, Shantae, I think. We got Shantae. What? Hold on, let's look it up. What are those even called? Shantae video game series. What is the order of the franchise? Get the hell is out of here. Nice butt of Marvel Rivals lady. Let's see. Yeah. I don't care about her powers. Alright, this is help. Shantae Games. Alright, so first one is Shantae. Oh, maybe I skipped Half Genie Hero. I think I played this one, Seven Sirens. I think. What was the Seven Sirens? No, I definitely don't recognize these characters right here. Okay, I did not. Definitely played Half Genie Hero. I was not a big fan of it. Oh yeah. Risky's Revenge and then... Wait, Shantae Advance? Risky Resolution? Oh! I didn't realize this was a new game that coming out. Oh! Wait, wait, it's out now? What? I never heard of this until right now. I guess I'll add that one too, Shantae Advance. Huh. Okay. So we got all the Shantae games. Like I said, I've never played Seven Sirens, and Risky Revolution is completely new. So, right, so it's Risky's Revenge, Pirate's Curse, Half Genie. Right, okay. Risky's Revenge, Shantae, Pirate's Curse, Shantae Half Genie Hero. We got two more. Like I said, if you guys want to recommend anything right now, would be the best time to do it, because I'm just making a huge list of showing everything I have played and what I haven't played. Shantae. What was it? Seven Sirens? And the Seven Sirens. And the Seven Sirens. Then Shantae Advance. Risky's Revolution. So, yes, 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 and then these two are no. Speaking of, this is a yes right here. I've played that personally. Haven't beaten it. I've played it. Yeah. Speaking of that thing, where it's like, oh, I want to make a like every single game. Mario and Sonic franchise is going to be a hell of a task, right? Because oh man, look how many game franchise entries there are. It is ridiculous. I think that's the only one I've never played. Was Galaxy 2 and New Super Mario Bros. 2. I pretty much played every Mario game, pretty much. Oop. So I'll move these two up there. I'll be calling them Draga, and then be like Tower of, and then Nightmare of. Let's move. Okay, when that happens. Let's move these two way up here. Let's put these in the D section. Right. The Drew, right? Right here. To Raga. Tower of. Raga Nightmare of. And that's a game I need to go back to this year. Is I want to finish Nightmare of Draga. I really do. Feel bad for leaving that one incomplete. Speaking of games I had left incomplete, there it is, Virtual Quest. Have that one listed out. Yoshi Story. This one I have played. This is the only Yoshi game I have played. Actually, no, it's a lie. What's the one on DS? I know I played that at a cousin's house. Yoshi. Yes. Just Yoshi's out on DS. Okay. I think he had like mostly like all of it done, I believe. Because I know I didn't do much in that game. It was like, already complete. Yoshi's Island. Yes. That one I have played, like I said, I haven't. He was like already near the ending, so it's like those are the only two Yoshi games I've ever played, ever. Still never played some of the Enders. I want to. Let me see my name here. Classic. What are some other games? You know what? Recommend me some games. Anniversary stream. Let's go like that. Yeah, that's the only. Yeah. So that's a weird story. I've seen people all the time always talk about the Simpsons video game, but it's always the console port and never the DS one. And I really want to play that because man, oh man, it is a very different experience than the console one, right? Let's see. I never played Hey You Pikmin. I've only played the demo, so I'm not going to count that as a yes. But man, I was disappointed with Hey You Pikmin. I was an extremely sad boy. I played all the Pikmins. I was a big Nintendo cuck. I'm really upset by that. Let's get back over here. Add in a bunch of these. Right, because there's a lot of Sonic games I want to play. I even want to play the poopy one. I want to play Sonic 4. Let's see, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog. And Knuckles, because I know that's Sonic 3. And then so Sonic the Hedgehog 4. What was it? 4 episodes. EP 1 and 2. Because I know those are in separate things. Sonic Hedgehog doesn't. You know, I'm gonna put. Yeah. I'm gonna put the Xbox 360 version for now. Because the only thing I don't know, because I know the fans have remade the game already. The only thing I don't know is if they fixed all the bugs. I'm willing to bet they fixed a lot of them. And I need to do research on which ones have been fixed and which ones haven't. Right? Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I've watched Lythero play the Sonic the Hedgehog. But I have played this one before. I have played Sonic the Hedgehog. Never beat it with my buddy. But I want to know about all like the gems that I can bug out, like inadvertently turning yourself small, then regrowing yourself to like technically like hover fly as Sonic. Like if that's still in the game in the fan remake, I'll start playing that one instead. If it's gone, then it's like I don't know. I kind of want to experience the original feel, you know. Oh, she just kind of forgot about it. It's all good. Have an idea for the bid? Should I still draft one? Ba-da-ba-beep. Let's see, what other Sonic the Hedgehog games do I want to play? I mean, I know people just redid all of Unleashed, right? The Hedgehog Unleashed. Sonic Frontiers, that's the one I played recently. Is it just called Sonic Frontiers? I think it's called Sonic Frontiers. It's Unleashed. This one I've never played, and this one I have played. I did like Sonic Frontiers. It was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And everyone else that had to let me know what other Sonic games there are, because like, I can't think of all of them. I don't know. I don't play Sonic games. I don't know. Delete that column. That's the wrong button. I meant delete the row. Let's see. So I don't think I've ever played Sonic 1. But I know I've played Sonic 2, and that was on the 360. Never played this for that. But yeah, we're gonna get through every single Resident Evil game. Every single one. That is for sure. So the only thing I want to do is I want to do a little bit of research. I might play the 1000 Year Door version of Paper Mario. I might just do that because I haven't seen all the differences yet. But the one I have seen is the new final secret boss in that game. I won't say if anyone's never seen it, but it had me laughing pretty good, and I did enjoy it. Right. We need to look up No More Heroes franchise. No More Heroes games. It's naming list in 2.5. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, so it's just called No More Heroes 3. What's it called? No More Heroes 2.5. What is it called? Are they even going to show it? Best for struggle. What? No. It's the top-down game. I own it too. What the hell's it called? Or No More Heroes 3. Oh, No More Heroes 3. One. I forgot it was called Heroes Paradise. 1, 2. What is it called? Oh, it's gonna kill me because it's when you play as Travis and Badman. What the heck is it called? Travis Strikes Again. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Travis Strikes Again. So I've played all of these. That's the only reason I know all of them. Same with these. Yes, 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 yes. We played all of these games. At least I have. You know, I would like to get around to Obscure 2 eventually. I've never played that one, but I know there is a sequel. Is there a subtitle to Obscure 2? Obscure 2. Obscure the Aftermath. Okay, 2 Aftermath. Obscure 2 the Aftermath. No, wait, oop. Yes and no. I've never played the Aftermath. I would like to get to that eventually. Oh, you know what was a franchise my brother was recommending me? It's funny because I've explained this before. Everyone expected me to play Silent Hill when it was announced and came out, and I looked at everyone and I'm like, I've never played a single Silent Hill game in my life. Why would I play one now? I've never played a single one, and I want to change that. So let's add them right here, right? So I know there's 4 games, and then there's the 2, and then we had the remake, right? That just came out. Oh, and then there's there's another one. Shattered Memories. I know people say it's good. So we got Silent Hill, Silent Hill 2. And the reason I'm putting the dash where it's going like /no is because I'm leaving that to interpretation. So if anyone like wants to look at the list and they're like, "Oh, I want to see you play this next," you guys can recommend me that. But if I just pick a game at random without your guys' recommendation, then that means I'll just like, I just put no and no, right? Because no one recommended me Alter Beast. I wanted to play Alter Beast on the PS2 for the longest time, and I did. Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 5, Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill. I don't remember. Hold on, let's look at the games. Which one came out before which of the Silent Hill games? Is it Homecoming or is it Downpour first? Silent Hill games. Oh, right, and there's that new one. Right. I almost forgot about that. Silent Hill F. Looks pretty neat. Origins. What the hell is Origins? I'd have to look into that. I don't know if it's like a remake of the first one. It's possible. Right. Silent Hill 4 The Room. I forgot that was the subtitle. The Room. What song is this? Is it Kid Icarus? Huh. Sure. I honestly don't remember this one. How's the audio? Let me turn up to there. Alright, so we got this is the Wikipedia page. This was Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 for The Room. Origins. What is Origins? A port for the PlayStation 2 was released in 2008, beginning in the 5th installment of the series. Origins is it's a prequel to the first game. Oh, I guess we got another one. But I didn't know about that. There was a Silent Hill 5. Silent Hill Origins. Right, so that'd be technically 0 then. I didn't know that. Homecoming, then Downpour. Right. I like how they don't list Shattered Memories at all on this list. Oh, because it's technically a remake? It'd be interesting to go to, nonetheless. Homecoming and Downpour. Silent Hill. Homecoming. Then Downpour. We got Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. Oh, so I guess it's another one. Silent Hill 2 Remake, and then Silent Hill 2. You know, if I can dig out my brother's PS4, I know he still has the PT demo, right? Silent Hill PT demo. So all these are a big NO. I've never played a single one of these games. Definitely not the new one. But yeah, Silent Hill is a franchise I would like to go to eventually. That is definitely a franchise I would love to hit. Same with all the Resident Evils. Right, I was really tired, so I didn't put all these completed. We didn't beat. I'm just gonna. I don't know. completed. We did do DS. We're still working on the 2002 remake, right? Parasite Eve, yes. I've never played the original Paper Mario, so I put that there. No, let's see. For the Metroid games, why don't I put Mario Land 2? I didn't put Mario Land 1. Weird. I have played this one. I wasn't very good at it. I've never played Super. I've never played Prime. I've only played Prime 2. Is what I could afford. I have Prime 1, 2, and 3. I've just never played 1 or 3. Same with the Zero Mission. And I know that's a DS game. I know that for a fact. But let's move these two under 4. And I do eventually want to get to all the Mario and Luigi games. I really do want to. Okay, I think it was Inside Story, then Partners in Time. I might need to update all these, right? What console they're for. DS. So this one isn't for interpretation. I think Superstar Stock also got the remake too, right? Put 3/DS. I don't know which one I want to play yet. I know they both got remakes. I know that one didn't, but this one's a 3DS game. Right. I should list what consoles I'm willing to play them on. I wonder if I want to put Mario Land 2. Oh, what's it called? Mario Land 2. Is it the 6 gold coins or just the 6 coins? Which one is it? Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. Ah. Golden coins. Let's look at the Super section. Yeah, they're all here. Super Mario. Yeah, I played the original one. I beat it a long time ago, but I do like the remake, and I want to play the remake on the channel. Legend of Seven Stars was amazing. I did love it. I didn't beat the remake yet, but I enjoyed it a lot from what I played of it. I did enjoy it a lot. I definitely want to get through all the Toroks. I have all 3 Toroks, the original ones on my PC. Raring to go, right? Rage Wars, unfortunately, isn't out yet. But I know there's 2 versions. I want to try both of them out. Now, I'm willing, if anyone wants to recommend me a better version of Turok Evolution, you know what? I'll put it right here. Because apparently Turok Evolution on the PC is very good. And I want to know if there's an absolute difference. Because, man, GameCube port stinks. So bad. It is a bad game. Dude, this one's NES. Oop. NES. Super. SNES. That's the SNES one. And all 3 is on GameCube. Wait, I forgot PC. Just shortening them that way people know. If we need to, if people get confused what's what, you know, I can put a legend over here, like game console legend. That way, if people want to know what's what, then they can just look at the console legend and say, "Oh, this is what the abbreviations mean." I don't think anyone would have trouble knowing it, but you never know. GBA. That one's DS. What was the new subtitle for 4? I thought it was just called Metroid Prime 4, but I saw something that had like a subtitle, right? Beyond. So it did have subtitle. Beyond. NS2. Oh, I totally forgot. There's one more game we need to add. I almost forgot. Silly me. How could I almost forget? Other M, baby. I think that's a Wii game. I'm pretty sure. I've definitely never played another. I've never played Other M. For a fact. You're going to ask me about that one. You know, let's do that right now. Okay, make sure I messed that up. We'll put this one over here. Yeah. Payment system. Yes. Super Nintendo. The good old Nintendo. Smash. GE. Boy. Ant. A. Cube. C. Wii doesn't need an abbreviation. Wii's just a Wii. Some of the Wii U, right? I don't think... If anyone gets confused by PC, then oh goodness. You know, I've been thinking about this for a while. I might shorten it. Xbox original. The XO system. Gonna have to, right? That is that Xbox 60. I'm just gonna shorten 360 just to 360. Right. You got the I don't have an Xbox One, but PlayStation, PS1, PlayStation, PS2, Oh. Did you know the PlayStation is also called the PlayStation 2? I don't know if I have a single PS3 game in mind. I'm sure there's a couple, but there's none that come to mind. Any other consoles that need to be abbreviated? Because I highly doubt personal computer needs to be abbreviated, but we could. You know, it's there. Personal computer C. And then the my Apple computer is my Mac. Abocabola. Is there a single like Mac exclusive? I highly doubt it. That'd be fascinating if it was. Any other console needs to be abbreviated? I'm sure if we think of more, they'll be abbreviated. As you guys saw, I won't put all of the I won't play all of the freaking Yakuza games. I do want to do that eventually, and that's another one that'll take forever. It'll take probably just as long as every Mario game. So many dang Mario games. Let's see. I played the original. I have not played. I own Elite Force, but I never really went into it. Same with Rearmed 2. I own it. I've technically never played it. Like, I played it like both of those at max like 5 minutes. I'm not gonna count those, right? Let's see. I know I played Call of Duty: The Big Red 1 for sure. I played that one, and I think that's an Xbox original, right? I think. $60. And with all of these are all 360 games. I still can't believe Black Ops 2 was a 360 game. Crazy to me. So, this one is technically the N64 version I've played. But we're just going to play the PC one just because it's a lot easier than that. And we can turn the graphics back to the original, which I do love more. Puts a big smile on my face. So this one's the hard one. Getting all the crazy taxi games. It's gonna be a really tough one. And I definitely want to get to all the customer games. Let's get that straight. Let's try not to confuse everybody. The abbreviations, right? Let's not try to put anything else out there. Just skip right over it. Can't I just... Well, I guess I can cut these. That works. Nintendo 64 and 64. Can't forget about that one. Oh, right. We've also got We've also got the Nintendo DS, 3DS, Switch, and Switch 2. We need 4 more slots. And I guess it can... 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, cut them and put them right here, Gob. That's the wrong spot, it's stupid. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Name right here. Alright, so we got Nintendo DS. DS. You know, it's possible there might be some DSi games, right? But there's none that come to mind. Nintendo 3DS. 3DS. Nintendo Switch. NS. And then the Nintendo Switch 2. S2. So this is one I played back in the day. Now, I'm not a big fan of the audio in Conquer's Bad Fur Day, but it could change. This one's the GameCube port. Now, these ones are going to be hard because I think these are both Xbox originals, and it's hard finding a working copy of these bad boys of Crazy Taxis 2 and 3. If I remember correctly, I think the subtitle for 3 was High Rollers, right? Or was that 2? Crazy Taxi games. I know there's a lot of phone games now. The High Roller. Bear Wars. There's a Game Boy Advance version. Bear Wars. Oh, it's a PSP. I'm assuming it's a remake of 1 and 2. Oh. Interesting. Man, I wish I was born. There's times I wish I was born slightly older because, man, the PSP seems like a crazy time to be alive, honestly. PSP sounds so cool. Let's see. So I've only played Dark Souls 1. Right? And I really, really loved Dark Souls 1. No one recommended me that game. It was, what was it? It was free on the 360. And I was like, yeah, I think I'll play it. And man, I love Dark Souls 1. And I never give like 2 or 3 a chance. I really should. So it's hard to say if I want to play the PC version. If I do, I'll probably play it offline because I know that game has like prolific hackers on PC. And that the fall damage is a lot more, but I don't think it's that much worse, if I remember correctly. Also, there's a bot. Let me kill him real quick. Fucking die. Bye. Alright. Just getting some nasty text messages. Mostly just updates. About car stuff and all that. Let's see. I had a couple ideas, but there's something you specifically had in mind. You want to do that to you. So she says she has something in mind for the 100th stream. That's good. So I do own these on my PS4, both 2 and 3. Right, so we'll be playing them on console. Oh, DK. You know what? Here, I'll put this here because I know I want to do this eventually. And this isn't exactly a game, but I want to do this. I should turn this to go right there. Goddess of Victory. Nikkei. Lore. I want to do that. I want to go through and break down all the story of Goddess of Victory Nikkei. I want to do that. because my buddy, he was going back to it. I think I was talking about this briefly. But my buddy went back to it, and he was telling me about some stuff that happens like really early on, like in chapter 5. And I was confusing him for like chapter like 27 or something like that. I was like, holy crap, dude, this is a lot I've forgotten about. It's like I want to go back and actually try to put everything together. This seems, because man, I really do like Godspeed Nikki. I'm having a lot of fun with that game. So I have played all these games. I've played all the Galagas. What's that one game that had a PS2 one that was like Ultra Beast? It was it Space Invaders? Galaga games. Galaxian, right? So that's the original one. We'll add that to the list. I have played Galaxian. It's been a while. Wasn't a fan of it, but I have played it. Galaxian. Haven't played that on stream yet. The Galago. Galaga, the video game, not the stupid animal. Get it right, scrub. So let's see. Galaxian, Galaga, Gab Plus. Okay, so it's Gab Plus. Like Gala Plus. I feel like Gala Plus rolls off the tongue easier than Gab Plus. Man, it's just me. Galaxian 3 Project Dragoon? Wait, is Dragoon a Galaga sequel? What's this? The ultimate space adventure awaits you. That's a cool poster. Oh, it's a first-person shooter? Cool. Oh, it's a first-person 360. Oh, this is part of the newer one. Wait, no. 1990? Oh, this is an old one. Oh. Looks like a pretty sweet arcade game. We're adding that to the list. I've never heard of that until now. That seems sick, honestly. Galaxian 3 Project Dragoon PS1. So I know these three right here are gonna be arcade. Unless we can find like, unless I can search up and see like what's like the closest port we'll ever get to the arcade. I don't think there's a port of Ga Plus. What is this song? Mario Galaxy. Fair enough. 88. Oh. Was before it. 88. I don't know. The Gapla. So I know Galaga 88 is on the what is it? Is it the 15th anniversary Namco games on the Xbox original? I know it's on that, but it's probably gonna be on something else too. 88 was sweet. I did love 88. I was never good at it, but man, I loved 88. Yeah, arcade. Release. On the virtual console. iPhones. On PlayStation Network as the game archives, right. 50th anniversary, which is on... Really, it was the 50th anniversary. No. Virtual Arcade, don't have that. It's gonna switch. Galaga's 30th anniversary collection. Huh, what's this? Galaga's 30th collection. Only on phones. Oh, I think I played this one. It was fine for what it was. Well, like I said, I don't know where I could find it, but I do have the Xbox original version in my closet, so I can always bust that out. Attack of Zolgir? A sequel? Man, what are these? Oh, Galaga and Galaxian on the Game Boy. The Rising of Gorb? What is that? Really? SD Gundam over Galaxian. '3D remake of Galaxian using characters from Gundam. Huh. Well, isn't that just fascinating? What the hell is Rising Galorb? How do you spell it? Gorb. Gorb. What the hell is the Rising of Gorb? Oh, Galaxian, the Rising of Gorb. 1 to 4 players. Another first-person shooter. Well then. That's going on the list. Galaxian. Rising of Gorb on the PS1. That seems sick. No, this isn't the one I'm thinking of, but I've heard of that. I've seen this title before. Destination Earth. Galaga Destination Earth. Galaga Arrangement. Yeah, it's just that. Galaga Legions. Which I think I own this one. And Legions is fine. It's not exactly like the Pac-Man Deluxe, right? Pac-Man Deluxe is so gnarly. So we'll just add in Destination Earth. Like I said, it's funny. There's never a port of the Plus, even though it's just like Galaga, but you can move them more directions, right? So Galaga Destination Earth is the last one. Okay. I think I'm thinking of Space Invaders. Destination Earth. Yes, 2. Ooh and no. These games seem so sick. I've never heard of these 3, and they look so awesome, man. I'm super hyped for those games now. But I think I'm thinking of Space Invaders. I think Space Invaders had a PS2, right? I think I had a PS2 game, right? No, it wasn't Space Invaders. Maybe it was Destination Earth. PS2. Oh, that ain't showing up. Galaga Destination Earth. No, see, I know there's one. I think it's Space Invaders. I want to say. Space Invaders games. Let's see. List of Space Invaders games. Let's look here. I scrolled too far. These are all arcade games. Counterattack. That's one that's like in every arcade now. So Space Invaders on PC, Space Invaders 90, Space Invaders on the PlayStation. Is that the one I'm thinking of? On the Wii? Space Invaders Get Even? Space Invaders Get Even. Maybe it isn't Space Invaders. I know there's a game like Altered Beast where it has like a PS2 game and it looks really, really clunky. I want to play that, but this looks kind of cool. I've never heard of this one. Get Even. Also, what's Space Invaders X? Is it cool? I want to see. Is Space Invaders X cool? X. Is it just Space Invaders? It's Game Boy Color. I mean, yeah. If that's all it is, then that's, yeah. Oh, it looks like this. Here we go. Ah. Okay, it just looks really cool. Looks really nice. Whoa. Okay, I'm sold. I don't want to see anymore. I'm sold. Let's add that to the list. Add those two games at least. Right here. Space Invaders. Space Invaders. X. Right, because that's what's also known as Space Invaders X. And then we got Space Invaders Get Even on the Wii. Those two games, I've never heard of those games. Those seem so cool. That's the whole point of the stream, right? We're looking at more games, everything we can play, everything we can look at the list. Because I also want to determine what I'm going to play next, because definitely, even though I will say, let's turn on the music, I am not a fan of the pricing of the Nintendo Switch 2, right? How they're doing their games right now. I think it's not controversial to say with everybody else that, like, dude, the pricing on the new console looks like complete ass. It is bad. It is terrible, right? Not a huge fan. Big disappointed, right? I will say that, especially with all the new upgrades every game gets, like Mario Party Jamboree and everything. I didn't realize until a second viewing that I was like, oh, these are all upgrades you have to pay for. I'm like, oh, I thought they'd be free with the console, right? Well, it's like, oh yeah, you bought the console, we'll give you a small upgrade, whatever. And it's like, no, you gotta pay. Like, I'm willing to bet if it's the same thing as Final Fantasy VII from the 4 to the 5, right? It's gonna be like a $15 to $20 upgrade, which is gonna suck. It's gonna be probably $20 since we're going from like $60 to 70 or to $80 now, right? Not great. Not great at all. But speaking of, I will definitely be playing Mario Kart World. That game looks so fun. I am excited for Mario Kart World. So no to all the Mass Effects. I've never played them before. Yes. Slash. Yes. So what I want to do specifically on Mario Party 2 is not just play it. I want to. What's it called? What's the side mode in Mario Kart 2? Mario Party 2 called? Mario Party 2 modes. Other modes. We have Coin Box. Minigame Coaster. That's what I'm looking for. I want to actually beat the minigame coaster. That's what I actually want to do. I've never done it once, and I really want to beat the minigame coaster. That's something I really want to do. Also, that one should be self-explanatory that Mario Party DS is Mario Party DS. Yes. And I know there's actually like a sub story to the game where you actually like, play like, every mini game to like get to like a final story, right? Which I mean, technically, I think every Mario Party does that, but I've only played those ones. Let's see. Let's go up here. I've never played a single Donkey Kong game. Let's add that to the list. Actually, there's a lot. The only Donkey Kong I've ever played, and I'm pretty sure it's the same experience like I had with Rayman. It's on. It's fine. It's the same experience I had with Rayman. I've only played Rayman 64. I gotta add it. Speaking of, what's it called? Rayman 64. Because I don't think it's just called Rayman 64. Really? So I've only played Rayman 2. Huh. Yeah, Rayman 2. Okay. Huh. That's the one I've ever played. Right? Yeah, because it's a 3D game. Yep. So Rayman 2. The Great Escape. You know, speaking of, that is probable memory. I played a Frogger game. Which one did I play? Was it also... Was there a Frogger on 64? Frogger 64. Doesn't look like it. I played a weird one. It was a 3D Frogger game. I know that for sure. I played it back in the olden days when I used to go down to my local video game store. It was not the one that was closest to me. It was the one the neighboring town over, because they had an active console, right? They didn't have a game station. They had an active console, and they just put a game of the day in there, and that's what you play. Which is how I played Yoshi 64, and how I played this one, right? So let's look up Frogger games. I've only played one of these. What was it? Was it actually like a PS1 game? What was it? It was not the Great Quest. Was it Frogger Beyond? No, it actually might have been this one. Yes, sir. This is the one I played. Frogger 1997. That's not me. It's probably somewhere else. It's also on Windows, apparently. And for the PlayStation. Yeah, there we go. So it was actually the PlayStation 1 I played that on. Okay. That's the only Frogger game I've ever played, besides classic Frogger in the arcades. So we go right here. Frogger 1997. PS1. That's the one I've ever played. I don't know if it's good or not, but I do remember it. That's all I can say. Like I said, with Galaga, why does it have it as 2? It's technically Galaga. Well, technically now we know it's actually Galaga 2, because Gal Plus is probably just an expansion to Galaga, right? Now we know that Galaga 3 is actually called Project Dragoon, which is fascinating. So fascinating. Oh, you know what's not on here? I don't think it is. It's not. Well, I didn't see space here for a reason. Was I gonna add something? Ah, it doesn't matter if we're gonna add something. We'll add something later. If not, we'll just delete these. I never added in Dig Dug. I want to play all 3 of them. I know it goes into Mr. Driller. I know that much. Dig Dug. We got Dig Dug 2, and then Dig Dug DS. What was it? It's not called... Is it Dual? No, it's not Dual. What is it? It's got a subtitle. Digging Strike. DS. Digging Strike. Nah, that's a game I want to play. I know it. Digging Strike combines Dig Dug 1 and 2 together, so that'll be fascinating. That'll be fascinating and fun to play. I don't know if Dig Dug 2 was an arcade game. It might have been. Oh. Yes. Yes. New. Dragon Quest 8, we've played. Great game. I did enjoy it. This one should be no and no. Because I played that on my own volition. You know, I won't count off the record as I played it. I've played it for maybe like 20 minutes. So do I actually remember it? No, I don't remember off the record. Right, let's add PC. Oh, what was Deadly Premonition 2 called? Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I've occasionally spelled premonition right. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Nintendo Switch. And same with this one, we're playing Nintendo Switch. I know people say the 361's better, but honestly, in my honest opinion, my honest onion, the Nintendo Switch one's pretty good. Like, sure, it runs like a little bit worse, but honestly, it's not that bad. From everything I've seen about people who talk about the PC version of the Director's Cut for Deadly Premonition 1, the Nintendo Switch one is a godsend. It's very good. I really did enjoy it. Yes to both of these. Oh, speaking of, that means I need to play, oh, where? We need that right here. Dark Dreams Don't Die. Before PC. That is part of the trilogy of Deadly Premonition. I know that. No, I have not played that. Which, speaking of, here, hold on. Speaking of your guys' ability to see, die. You won't be able to see me. What's it called? It's by the same director. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. The Missing. J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories. I'll just put The Missing J.J. Macfield. I'll just do that. It's also by the same director. I do love him dearly. I just need to play all his games. Right here. The Missing J.J. Macfield. The dot. It's got a couple other words in there. We'll worry about that later. Play that on the PC, and then is it just called The Good Life? The Good Life game. Yeah, The Good Life. That's on the PS4, right? By our same lovely creator of the Deadly Premonition games. Yeah, PS4. The Good Life. You know, in case anyone gets it wrong, actually, that's the only Good Life game, so I shouldn't worry. I shouldn't worry. I own that on my PS4. It was on sale at the time. I was like, yes, sir. I never got around to it, but I really wanted to play it ever since Best Friends debuted it, because they're like, look, it's the same director. It's, what was it? Swery 65, I think it is. I think. Unless that's the No More Heroes guy. I forget. No. That's 2 to 51. Swery 65 is Deadly Premonition. Yeah. So I want to play that. I don't think he has a new game that came out recently. I don't think. Could be wrong, but I don't think he has a new game. But let's see. Let's start adding some things to these. NES. No, this one's the real Mario Brothers 2. Doki Doki Panic. Yes. Yes. And 64. Pretty obvious. You know, just to reiterate, because that is the most confusing title. That is going to be for the DS. But that's the way they called it. Mario 64 DS. DS and the Wii. Wii. But no, that's 3DS. We can play that on Nintendo Switch. I do have the Wii U version, 100%, but that's fine. I can live without it. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. Boop, 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 boop. GameCube. One thing I do want to get is I need to get a 3DS recorder, right? Because man, dude, having a DS emulator is fine and all for some games, but man, games where you actually really need to touch the controls like crazy, kind of like Beautiful Joe Double Trouble, where like you need to scratch it, or like Mario Party DS. It's like I need an actual 3DS recorder. That way you guys are able to see what I'm playing, because that would open up the field for better recordings and all that. Just better ease access. But yeah, Virtual Quest I want to get back into, which, speaking of, we might get back into that starting Saturday, right? Virtual Quest 2, I believe, is the second stream I've ever done on this channel, or on these streams. Let me see. TheHandsomeKat streams. I hit videos that go the oldest. No, it's the 6th stream I've ever done, which was Alpha Plus 2 was Virtual Quest. So Virtual Quest is something I definitely want to get back into. So we'll be starting that Saturday, because we've got 1 month. We've got 1 month until Mario Kart World comes out, and then Donkey Kong Bonanza. Right? And we do have this. We're playing on the Game Boy Color, Wario Land 2. I want to actually... I don't want to do like a speed run on Wario Land 2. We'll just say this one's on... No, we just won't leave with that, right? Because I want to do like a proper run of Wario Land 2, because I know that game has a lot of endings. So I do want to get into that. And speaking of, this is why I want to get another a DS recorder, because it will be making Master Disguise a lot easier, because I know there's a lot of outfit changing you need to do. So it'll make it a lot more handy if I have it like that. So I have all of these on my PlayStation 4, right? And that's really handy. And okay, and this is what's up for debate, which is why I have it as 1/Kiwami, because I don't know if I want to play the PS2 version. You know what? No, I'm going to commit to the bit. Fuck you. I want to compare and contrast both of them. I want to compare and contrast both of those damn games. So I know these are all. I want to say Yakuza 3 started on the PS3, but I have the whole Yakuza collection on my PS4, which is extremely lucky. I'm proud. I'm a proud owner of all the Yakuza games. I just need to get around to all of them. Technically, these are the only 2 I've ever beaten. I've only beaten 6 and 7. I have 8. I've never beaten it yet. I've never beaten it yet. But we're going to play that one on the PS5 since I had that before I got my good PC. Speaking of, I think this is on PC, so we'll pick that up on PC. And I think there's a PS4 port, which I own on my... I think I own it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, speaking of, let's add Undertale in. I kind of want to go back to the game. It's been a long time since I played Undertale. Undertale. I think I own that on my Nintendo Switch. I think. Which, speaking of, I will be playing Deltarune. If we ever finish Mario Kart World, which I can imagine, I'm gonna start Deltarune. Because man, oh man, I am. I don't sound it, but I'm really stoked. I am happy it's finally coming out. I can't believe Deltarune is finally coming out because I played Chapter 1. I loved Chapter 1. I never played Chapter 2 of Deltarune, and I think I finally pieced it together why I never played it. Is because I didn't want to play it and then wait for more chapters to release. So now that 3 and 4 are coming out, which I'm hoping is the end of the game. We'll find out, right? 4 could be a cliffhanger. But I want to finally actually play Deltarune. Right? So then I can actually play Chapter 2 and then 3 and 4. But actually, that's a good toss-up, though. What do I play first when Nintendo Switch 2 drops? Because Deltarune 2, or Deltarune 2, Deltarune drops the exact same day, right? It's the launch title on Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, I didn't think of that. I guess we'll have to think about that when it gets to next month, right? Once we get closer. Be right here. Delta. I can spell properly, goodness gracious. And it's 2. That will be fun. Like I said, I can't wait. Although Silk Song, debatable. Still not a release date. It's coming out this year. When? We don't know. Get wrecked, nerds. Alright, let's see. This is the Wii. And I still stand by this. I think so far still the Wii version is my favorite due to how much stuff there is in there for Dead Rising 1. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is a great remake. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I can like it better than the... Well, that's the hard thing, right? I need to go back to the 360 to compare and contrast. I think so far the PC is an immaculate remake of the 360. My biggest plus for it is that everything is voice acted, right? So when you have Otis calling you on the walkie-talkie, it's all voice acted and everything. I love that. I'm like, this is amazing. This is a great addition. But I need to compare and contrast all the small differences between the 360 and the PC. But as it still stands, I think so far my favorite version is Chop Till You Drop. Because all the mini games, all the side content in there, it's like Metal Slug. All the side content in there makes it so worth it. And I love that so much. Let's see. I think I own... It's hard to say if I want to play this on the 360 or the PS4. I think I own Off the Record on the PS4. Here, I'll do this. 360/PS4. I think these ones are still stuck on the 360, so these will both be 360 for sure. We might do these in the exact same stream, right? We might do 0, go straight into the 2. We'll probably do that. We'll do 360, because I think you can import your save a little bit. So we'll go straight from Dead Rising 2 0, straight into Dead Rising 2, and then once we're done, we'll go straight out of it into Case West, right? But this one won't matter. We can play this either on the 360 or PS4. I'll have to double check if I own it. I don't think I have a 360 version. But both these are on my PC. I know that for sure. And I did like Dead Rising 3. That was good. Death Stranding, we don't have any news on. I'm betting it's going to come on PS5. If it's a PS5 Pro exclusive, then I don't know if I'll play it. I'm not willing to buy another console. Nintendo Switch 2 as far as I'm going. I don't know I have these columns open. For these rows. I was going to add something. I obviously forgot. Also, why is this one right here? There. Elden Ring, all the Final Fight games. I've played Elden Ring. I've never beaten it. So that'd be an interesting one to get to. I definitely did not like the playstyle of Elden Ring, but I'm willing to go back with more of an open mind because I know that game requires a lot of build switching for certain bosses to make it a lot easier than just stick with one class, right? That and I played Elden Ring like on day one when it first came out, so I was very oblivious to everything. So it'd be interesting to go back to it now that everything's like there. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't think. Is there a console port of Final Fight 2? There is on the SNES. I've never seen a single re-release of Final Fight 2. Maybe I've always missed it. But Final Fight 1. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What version do I have it on? You know, I have to check. We might be able to play this on the 360. I might own... If not, it's definitely my brother. Owns Final Fight Double Impact. Which is a good port of it. Right? Or at least I remember being a good port of it. But these two are the SNES, because I know Final Fight 3 is on the SNES. I never played it, though. I still do love Final Fight Streetwise. Very good game. Oh! Oh, what's it called? The Suffering! That's a game we need to add. Who's messaging? Yeah, Mario Kart 8 being $80. Not surprising. Very spendy. Very, very spendy. It is what it is, though. Let's see. Like I said, I know I want to get through all the Mario and Luigi games. So I have played the DS one. So I'd be willing to go to the 3DS one. And I'm not going to count I played Dream Team because I've only played the demo for it. And I don't think I've ever played Toadstool Tour. I own it, but I don't think I've ever played it. If I have, it's been very briefly. And yes, I played Super Mario Tennis. But I think the one I want to play actually is Ultra Mario Tennis, because I think that's just an updated version of that one. I had to do some research, though. I know I've read before that the Super Mario Tennis on the GameCube is an updated version of the N64 one. I know that much for sure. I know that much for sure. BB. What is this? It doesn't say, but I think this is one of the Tekken songs, I think. But here, let's go down here. Be right here. So I have played The Suffering on. I think I've recorded it, but I've never played The Suffering. I have that on PC, thanks to GOG. But The Suffering 2 ties that bind. I think that's what it's called. It might be The Ties, but Ties That Bind. I don't know if there's a port of it. That's the only one I played. It was the XO. But I'd be willing to go back to The Suffering. That is a franchise I want to go back into. Oh, while we're over here, I would like to play Thug 1 and 2. I would really like to. Add them right here. I've never played Thug 1. I've only played Thug 2. Tony Hawk's Underground. I have no idea what that's for, honestly. I think this one's Xbox original. I think it's the only reason I played it. Oh, and I have played oh, what's the one after it? I mean, there's American Wasteland. I don't know if that was after it. Tony Hawk's Project 8. I really did like that game. I think that was a 360 one. That game was pretty neat. I never got far in it, but I think that game was pretty neat. Yes. Yes. Speaking of, let's put in the Skate series. I've only played Skate 1. I've only played Skate 1. I had a copy of Skate 2, but my 360 broke, and I forgot that the disc was still in there, so I lost my copy of Skate 2. Yeah. So that was a very unfortunate thing. So 360s were really, really prevalent in getting red rings, right? Mine luckily didn't happen for like a long time, and I was playing Skate, and I recently got a new copy because my old version of Skate had a pretty big scratch in it. So while I did that, I also got Skate 2. Shortly after, my 360 broke, had a red ring, and I forgot to open it because when I traded in to get a new 360 that I still have to this day, I forgot Skate 2 was still in there. So I lost my copy of Skate 2 in the 360, and like the guys never contacted me back, and I should have contacted them back. I never thought about it until like later, until like I opened up my disc of Skate 2, and I'm like, why is it just an empty case? It's like, oh no. I totally forgot about that until now. It's like, man, that was the most upsetting day of my life. Let's see. Skate. Skate 1, 2, and 3. I really do like Skate. Oh, what's that one on the DS? Actually, thinking of Tony Hawk games. Actually, there's more Tony Hawk games I played. I had to look them up. Yes. No. No. And no. I think these are all 360 games, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look up Tony Hawk games real quick. Hold on. Tony Hawk. Games. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I've only... Well, okay, if we're going to add more games, I've only played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the N64. Another Pokemon. American Skate Land. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Tony Hawk's Motion. I recognize this cover. Oh, I've played Proving Grounds too, huh? I've never played American Wasteland, but I've played Proving Grounds. Okay. So we got American Skateland and Proving Grounds, which I think is a 360 game too. 360. Yeah. Let's go back to Tony Hawk. Come back here, Tony. Oh, while we're here, well, what's Underground on? Underground 2 Remix. What? What is it? What? Remix? Oh, PSP. Okay, makes more sense. Yeah, of course. Underground was on Nintendo GameCube, Xbox Original. So I might get the Xbox Original. I had to look it up, see if the GameCube one's really worth it. Because if it is, we might mess around with that one instead. Might. Really, they're both on GameCubes. Huh. So GameCube or XO? We'll figure it out when we get there. But it's interesting to note that they're both on GameCube. I didn't know that. They might be inferior ports. Like I said, I'll do a little bit of research on that later on. But let's put in Tony Hawk's Proving Grounds. Oh no, that's a different game. .360. I've played that one for sure. I recognize it because of the game cover. What's the one on the Game Boy? I remember playing the shit out of that one. Dog Pro. Is that one? Downhill Jam? No. Where is it? Where's the Game Boy one? Game Boy. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Game Boy. Okay. So technically I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. Just not the one you guys are probably thinking of. Good, good. I said GBC, right? GBC. N64. Then we have one more to add. Tony Hawks. Ah, bum with that music. Eight. How'd they spell it again? Skateland. Very awkward. Remember that game was pretty neat. Let's see. PS5. Sonic Unleashed. Honestly, I'm thinking about it more. I'll probably play the PC remake of it. I might just do that. 360. I don't know how I'm gonna get my hands on these ones. I'm pretty sure these are stuck on the 360. I'm pretty sure. And I know they're pretty stinky. Genesis. I know these three are on the Genesis. Silent Hill. So we got PS1. My ears. Silent Hill games. Let's go to the list again. I already forgot. The PS1, 2. Origins is a portable. Oh, but it's on PS2. Okay, never mind. Right, so PS2. And then these are all 360 games. Right. This one being a Wii one. This one I will pick up on PC eventually. And I'm assuming this one's also coming out to PC. So we'll be adding those. GB. This one's brand new, so I'm hoping to just pick it up on PC. This one's a GB color. DS, which I think we can actually pick up on PC now. I don't think it's stuck on the DS anymore. No, that's FG here. Sorry, I'm thinking Parts Curse. Oh, sorry, I was thinking Risky's Revolution as Revenge. Oops, one step ahead. This is the Wii U one. You know what? The PC one might be available. Was it Risky's Revenge Director's Cut? It might be there. I can look it up. But I know this one's the Game Boy Color one. This one's the DS one. I think this one's the Nintendo Switch one. I think. I'm hoping this one I can pick up on PC. Well, speaking of, be right up here. Yeah, this one I don't know if I want to play the PS5 remake or a PC one. I own both. I have it on both, right? So that's a given. I own a lot of Resident Evil games. I own almost the entire catalog of Capcom games. Speaking of, we're gonna add them right here. You know what? There's a franchise I want to play. I know I'd like it a lot. River City Ransom on the NES. River City Ransom. Oh, what's the 3DS one called? I don't remember. I know the other DS game, which I think was like a classic Famicom game, which just got ported not so long ago into English. Let's look it up actually right now. River City Ransom games. There's the River City Girls games, which I wasn't a fan of River City Girls 1, and I don't know how expansive River City Girls 2 is. And there's also 0. Right. Let's see. This doesn't help. Right. Oh, that really funky artwork. I think I played River City Ransom EX. So we might play EX again. And look at all the River City games, please. Sure, we'll go Nintendo Life. Thanks, Nintendo Life. You're very helpful. The Renegade. Oh, you know what? I will consider it a technical game. Hold on. For the GBA one, the X. You know, we might actually not screw it. We'll play both. We'll play both. We'll play ball. We'll play both. Just so I can feel the differences. Besides the 16-bit graphics. Technically a River City game. Put RCR because it takes place in that universe. It's the Stay Cool Kobayashi? Right? I think so. These guys have everything. Yeah, I own this one. Stay Cool Kobayashi-san. I think it's just called Kobayashi in America. I'll put the sun in there. There's Stay Cool Kobayashi. Like I said, I know this one just got the English port. But Bing, I hate you, Bing. River City Ransom Games. This isn't gonna leave me any different, is it? River City Tokyo Rumble. And one my friend owns, it's fine. It hasn't been updated because there's no River City Girls too. River City Ransom Underground. Man, dude, this is poorly listed. What the hell? That was just Bing being crap. Okay, so... Okay, so, hold on. So we've got... Ugh. RCR... Renegade... That's also on the NES. I know that much. It's also in the NES. Right? Yeah, River City Saga, Three Kingdoms. That's the remake that just came out, but it's also a port of the super old one. River City Saga. Hey, yours. Could be louder. River City Saga. Three Kingdoms. I'll have to look it up. Actually, well, we have it right here. It's on Steam. Good. You can pick that up on Steam. Cool. Which I think we could do with all three River City Girls games. I think 2 comes with Hero, right? We're gonna do River City Ransom Underground River City Girls Hero. Let me see. Oh, is that the 3DS one? Showdown? Showdown. No, this is new. 2016. Huh. Guess we got another one. What's the one on 3DS called? Is that one Tokyo Rumble? Yeah, it is. River City Tokyo Rumble. 3DS. And I do own that one. And I did enjoy it. Because this is the first time we get to play as a Bobo's daughter. That one was pretty decent. I think he confused with like the River City spin-offs. Like what was it like Sports Festival FP or something like that? I don't remember. River City Tokyo Rumble. That one's stuck on the 3DS, unfortunately. Like I said, I would, although we don't need the stylus for that game, luckily. At least I don't remember. Could be. Might just be a mini-map. River City Ransom. Kunio-kun Special. This is Renegade, right? Downtown Special. Huh. Downtown Special. Huh. Interesting. Last Three Kingdoms. I was like, wait a second. Oh, but this is the Three Kingdoms one, right? So if I remember correctly, from what I remember, was that this is all a play, which is why it's a sequel. So you're all doing a school play, and you just happen to still be beating up other high school delinquents, which is why it's the same characters set in the past. Kind of like how the Yakuza game, right? Was speaking of side tangent, Yakuza Samurai. What's that game called again? Like a Dragon Ishin, like how like this game's just all a dream sequence, right? It's all just a dream sequence because when you what was it? It's like one of the side stories you play as in Yakuza 8. He's like, oh, I remember that dream, right? It's like, oh, okay. Yakuza like a Dragon Ishin. Right. Yeah. I might pick that up on the PS5. Right, it's the PS5 edition. Let's see. We got that one, we got that one. Tokyo Rumble. We just added. Wait, was Tokyo Rumble just appear? Rival Showdown. What the hell did I just put then? River City Rival Showdown. Oh. Rival Showdown. Tokyo Rumble. Underground. And then Girls. So then... I want to look it up real quick. Girls 2. Or do you have to pick up 0 separately? Looks like you have to. Damn. Okay. But I think we can get... So I know I have River City Girls 1 on the Switch. So we'll pick up 0 and 2 on the PC. 0. C. City Girls. Switch, and then River City Girl 2. Alright, so that's all the River City games. I played both of these. Never played Renegade. I played Three Sagas a little bit, but I was too dumb to understand Japanese. Liked Underground a lot. Never played Rival Showdown. Nope. Yes. No, and I own it. I never played Stay Cool Kobayashi. Alright, so we got all that out of the way. And I own this on Nintendo Switch for Okami. I will play that. Speaking of, let's put this on the list right now before I forget, because they said Okami 2 is in the works, so Okami 2 is definitely going on the list. That might be a PC game, unless, I'm hoping not, unless they make it a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, which I'll be a little upset at. We'll see. We will see. Let's see, I think these are both 360 game, or actually, I have this one on PC, not for a fact. I think this one might be stuck on the Xbox original. Might. Alright, so we got all these three. And I own all these on the Nintendo Switch, so that will not be a problem in how we obtain all these. You know which franchise I love the most by how many I actually play and how many I complete. I never did look that up. Is that what it's called? Naruto 360 game. The Broken Bond. I wasn't even close. Broken Bond. That's the Naruto game I played. We got all the Metroid series in. Got the Mario Land 1 and 2. All these babies. For DS, Mass Effect. Okay. I didn't get far in Spirit Tracks, but I did play it. For the sake of it, we'll just say no. Because I didn't really get far in it. I don't know exactly what happens. I did play that one. Did play Minish Cap. We'll be playing the GameCube version, which I will say I'm shocked that Legend of Zelda is on Nintendo Switch 2 on the GameCube emulator on there. I wasn't expecting that. Have to be honest. I thought they would have picked... So, okay. My brother talked about it, and it makes more sense now when I thought about it at work. He's like, well, you wouldn't want to play Mario Kart Double Dash and have World out at the same time. And think about it, it's like, yeah, you really wouldn't, right? On release day, you'd have Mario Kart World. But if you also made it to where people who had Nintendo Switch Plus membership, and then they got the GameCube emulator with Double Dash on it day one, you would not be incentivized to play Mario Kart World. You'd be like, I want to play some freaking Double Dash, man. Screw that. Get me and my 8 friends up in Mario Kart Double Dash. Like, I can see that happening, and it's like, yeah, that's probably the wisest idea. Although Kirby Air Raiders, though, kind of nice. So I did play Majora's Mask on the 3DS. This one will be debatable if it's the Nintendo 64 or the 3DS version, because that hidden system really did help me out. But at the same time, if we're not going for 100% like I did on Majora's Mask, we might just do 64. Yes, this one. And I did see that there is a remake, a fan remake of it. We might play the PC version. Might. This one, I'm willing to play the Nintendo Switch version of it. I played the Game Boy version back in the day, but man, was I bad at it. I'll just put DX. slash DX, right? That's the one I played in the Game Boy, slash DX, which I never understood a small title. But I played a bit of Link's Adventure, never got far in it. And I've gotten pretty far. The farthest I've ever gotten in the original Legend of Zelda was, what's it called? To Dungeon 7. That's the furthest I've ever gotten. I think there's like one more dungeon after that, but I've never beaten the original one. Seems tough. Speaking of, I forgot this game exists. We can play the Nintendo Switch version. Skyward Sword. Never. I have always avoided it because I've heard people say it was a really bad game. Pretty sure they're wrong, but nowadays, but you know, it was a really bad game. We can boot up the X-Bone for these ones, for Killer Instinct 1 and 2. And I do have this on my PC. And I've played all of these. Well, yeah, I played all of them. As I think about it, I'm like, did I play 2? I was like, yeah, no, I did. But yeah, I want to beat the rest of this one too. I don't remember if I did that on stream or not. It's been a hot minute. Oh, right. Let's look at Hot Wheels games. I always forget what it's called. I forget every single time what it's called. I think it was this one. Immediately found it. Yes, Micro Racers. I always forget, but this is one of the very first games I've ever played in my life. Micro Racers. Because one of the earliest... So I will say that one of the earliest memories I've ever had in my life of playing video games. Horror games always come to mind. Of the first video games I've ever played in my life. The first one being Super Mario World. The second one being F-Zero on the Super Nintendo. The third one being some of the games that come with the Super Scope. Right? I forget what that thing's called. And the fourth one being Hot Wheels Micro Racers. And this is a game I want to go back to. It has been, I want to say, since 2002 since I've last played this game. It has been over 20 years. This game is stuck in my mind forever. I've never played it since. So I would love to go back to Micro Racers. As we Grand Theft Vice City. This was on the Xbox original. I've played... You know, I'm just gonna say for sake, I've never really played China Wars. I played it like on a buddy's DS for like a couple minutes. We're just gonna say no because this is how I never actually played it. Actually, not to lie, I did play it, and then I learned all the mechanics about it and did a full playthrough of it, and I was like, dude, Hyper Heaven's fucking sick, actually. Speaking of, this was not recommended. No. Alright, let's keep going through our list of current games. Got all these, got all these. Oh, speaking of, here, let's add 2 of these in here right now for Final Fight games. They are fan-made games, but Final Fight Forever fan game, play that on PC. And then I see one that people have been talking about a lot. Final Fight Forever Mighty. I see people have been going nuts with that one lately. Speaking of, we should probably check on those on stream. See how those are doing. Double Dragon on the NES. I have played, yes, sir. I think I still own it to this day. I think. Let's add in Double Dragon 2 and 3. Double Dragon 2. I don't know what it'd be on. Let's double check it right now. Double Dragon games. So Double Dragon Advanced. Hey, wait a second. Oh, this is what that phone port is. I get the artwork of this game all the time because I love this. I love Billy's haircut in this game a lot. So it's based off the Advanced series. Okay. So Double Dragon. So we get Double Dragon 2 Revenge. 3. Okay, it's not the Rosetta. Wait, no. Isn't there a port called the Rosetta Stone? Yeah. Okay, that's the Japanese version. The Sacred Stones. Alright, so let's see. We've got... Nice, it's also on the NES. I want to get... I do want to get through all the Double Dragon games eventually. I love me some Double Dragon 1. I'm not good at it, but I love me some Double Dragon 1. And I love me some Neon. Speaking of... I forgot. There's 2 games that have been out since then. We've now got Double Dragon Gaiden. And then we're about to get Double Dragon Revenge. I forgot the title for this one. It was The Revenge. Revive. Oh, okay, that's what they didn't call it. Revenge. That makes a lot more sense. Revenge of the Double Dragon. Double Dragon 3. The Sacred Stones. Is that ported onto anything? Is it just on the PS4? I mean, I'll pick it up from the PS4. That's fine. Also on NES. Okay. NES. I know we've got the really shitty one. People said this game is extremely bad. Double Dragon 4. I have that on my PC right now. I know people say that's a really bad game. It was really upsetting too because Double Dragon 4 came out. You know what? I'm gonna put it down here because I know for a fact it came out after Neon. I'm like, this is what we got after Neon. I'm like, this sucks. That was really upsetting to learn. Double Dragon 4. Double Dragon 5, The Shadows Fall. Oh, this is the fighting game. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wait. Oh, Super Double Dragon, then Double Dragon 4. Rise of the Dragons. Double Dragon Gaiden, Rise of the Dragons. Rise of the Dragons. Then they got Super Double Dragon. Then Double Dragon 5. Then we have what now? Alright, what was Double Dragon 5 on? The SNES. A fighting game, a good old fighting game. This one. Goodness. Any others? And then Advanced. Got it. Got it. Alright, so... No. 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 Yes. No. 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 I've only played 2 Double Dragon games in my whole life. It is what it is. Let's see, just double checking everything. We have all the games listed. I want to go back to all the on games. I know they're 360 games, but I know I have both of those on the PS4. This one's a 360 game. I did not have a good time with this game, but I'd be willing to look at it again in a good couple years. And no, I'm not going to count that stupid rhythm game version. I'm not counting Double Dragon Escape. What was it? Fucking, what was that shitty Double Dragon game? Because they still use like some of the Jack Black clips in there. Dead Island games. What was that really shitty one called? Epidemic? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Epidemic? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is Epidemic? I've never heard of this. Epidemic is closing down on October 15th. Oh, was this like an MMO? Epidemic is a multiplayer online battle arena developed by Stunlock Studios and published by Deep Silver. It released on Microsoft Windows and was later shut down in 2015. It only lasted a year? Huh. I never even heard of that one. Didn't even list it here either. That really shitty one I was just talking about. It's right here though. Crummy image. That really stupid rhythm game. Either way, like I said, I'm not gonna count that one. Okay, that one's Escape Dead Island. We will put the flash in front of it then. Like I said, I'd be willing to go back to that game. I don't know if it still holds up. I just remember I had like a really weird glitchy time with it, but I want to go back to it. I want to see. I do want to see. Game Boy Color. '64. This one's a Game Boy game. We did beat this one. Bomberman Hero, the most alright game there ever has been. I still had a great time with it. I don't regret a single moment with that game. That game was pretty good. Alright, so we've gone through every game on the list so far. Is there anything else I've played? Oh! Add it right here. We'll add in both of them. Battalion Wars. And Battalion Wars 2. I'm sure I can spell that right on. Battalion Wars. Yeah, how many of there are there? Was there only 2? Okay, if it was released as Assault, I'm pretty sure Assault was Advanced Wars in America. I'm pretty sure. This one's the GameCube, and then this one's the Wii. I own it, but I've never played it. I did play Battalion Wars 1. I did like that game a lot. It was very fun. What I loved doing in Battalion Wars 1 was using one soldier and using like a commando unit. Kind of like in Star War. Speaking of, we need to add those to the list. And speaking of, You know what? Let's add all the Advance Wars games in here. Why not? 'Cause I remember I was arguing a lot, and I was completely wrong. I argued a lot with the Stray Devil Fox, and he set me straight, which, thank you. Good for him, because I never realized that Advance Wars 1 and 2 were different than Advance Wars Dual Strike. Because I bought Advance Wars 2 and I was playing it for a little bit, and I quit because I was like, oh, it's the same thing as Dual Strike. It's not important. Not realizing that they are different games, but extremely similar, right? Because they have the exact same villains and everything. Because what was it? One takes place on... What is it? I think the first game takes place on Starland. The second game takes place on Cosmic Land. And Dual Strike takes place on Omega Land. I don't remember which one Days of Ruins take. I never got far in Days of Ruins. I just remember not liking it as much. I think it lost that, like, really simplified appeal. Advanced Wars. Actually, you know what? We can make this more simple. Let's move these all down by 1. I forgot that was the whole point of... That was the whole point of this game, right? Wars Reboot Camp 1+2. That was the whole point. So I was like, oh, when I was looking at it, I was like, man, they didn't bring back the stupid thingy. They didn't bring back the custom maps you can make in the single player mode you can have in Advanced Wars Dual Strike. It's like, oh, this is not the same game. These aren't the same game. So we'll play Reboot Camp. I totally forgot that was out. So no. I never played that. And then I did play Advanced Wars Dual Strike. Not Dual Strike. Advanced Wars Days of Ruin. Like I said, I did not enjoy it at the time. I'm sure my opinion will change. Just remember the graphics not being as appealing. Let's see. What did I say? Sarge's War. Let's go back down here to Sarge's War. So okay, so let's look up the games. Army Men games. I never played this one, but I remember looking at this title. This one always looked cool just by the title. Army Men Green Robe looks so fucking sick. It's a cool cover. It really is. Sarge's War. Green Rogue. PS2. I saw it said PS2. That's one I'm willing to play. Army Men, Sarge's Heroes. Right, I forgot these were used to call be Army Men. So most likely this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Army Men series. Sarge's War. Is it also called Army Men Sarge's War? Yeah. I guess I forgot they're called Army Men. It's the Army Men series. Army Men. So I think I've only played... Well, I know I played Sarge's War, but I think I've only played... Sarge's Heroes 2. Let me look. Army Men. Charges heroes. Let's see. Let's look at the covers real quick. Okay, so I think I've played 1. What's the cover for 2 then? Yeah, okay, I've never played 2. I've only played 1. That'd be a fun one to go to. Hold on. Is there an N64 release or is it on PS1? There's N64. N64. So, yes, no, and no. Let's move these all the way up. Like I said, I forgot they're called the Army Men series. Right underneath Armored Core. So I've only played Second Attack for like 10 minutes, but we won't count that one, right? It's not like I got really far in it. Do I have Luigi's Mansion on here? So I wonder, can I hit yeah, can. I forget. I had to look it up right now. Wait, did it say there was 5 things for Luigi? 5. Oh, Luigi Dream Team. Makes sense. Did Luigi's Mansion 2 ever get a port? I forget. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. So we'll pick that up just so... Well, I'll think about it. I'll look up what the differences are besides the graphics. I know I'm pretty sure I still own the 3DS version. Pretty sure. GameCube. Luigi's Mansion 2. Dark Moon. Well, might look it up. The DS or the 3DS, and then Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh, I don't think I've ever mentioned it on the stream. I have a poster somewhere on my walls. Where is it? I have a poster from Nintendo Power Magazine before they shut down. It's somewhere. Oh, did I take it down? I have a poster somewhere of Luigi's Mansion 2. I see my Luigi's Mansion 3 poster. I have a poster somewhere of Luigi's Mansion 2 where it was still in the concept phase, because on the poster, because they're like little magazine posters, right? Actually, I might be able to look it up. Luigi's Mansion 2. Let's see, because it wasn't called Nintendo Power. The one I'm looking at it was very short-lived. It was Nintendo Gaming Superstars. Gaming Superstars poster. Might be able to find it. This was before it was called Dark Moon. Is Luigi looking up? Oh, it doesn't say it right here, but it's basically just this, but underneath it, it says Luigi's Mansion 2, title still pending. So I have a poster that is that before they even came with the subtitle of Dark Moon. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I know it's somewhere in my room. I just don't remember where I put it. Unless I flipped it around. Because each of the posters, each poster that came within those Nintendo Gaming Superstar magazines is they were double-sided, so one side could have like Metroid and the other side could have like Legend of Zelda, right? That's a poor example because I'm looking at both of them right now, but it's like that, right? Like one side's Donkey Kong, the other side's like Samus, the other one's like Pokemon, while the other one's like Sonic, right? Stuff like that. So it might be flipped around right now, but I know I have a Luigi's Mansion 2 poster. It might be the Donkey Kong poster. I'm looking right behind me. It's a Donkey Kong Country. So if I flip that over, it might be Luigi's Mansion 2, which, like I said, it would just be called Luigi's Mansion 2, untitled name. But yeah, I don't think I've ever mentioned that before. I have a rare poster, technically. Can you type? Yes. Alright, let's see. So, what else have I played that's not... Oh! I'm not a fan of it, but we can add them. Well, I'm not a fan of one of these. I wasn't a huge fan of 007 GoldenEye. It has never felt that good, but the combat did get better in Perfect Dark, right? Because I know it's the same devs. I really did like Perfect Dark, so you know, I'm pretty sure if I give GoldenEye another shot, it'd be fine. I'm sure it would be decent. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? We played Wolfenstein, so it can't be that bad. But I also played 007 Nightfire. And that's on the GameCube. N64. I still have both copies, I believe. Speaking of, I'm gonna hate myself. I'm gonna hate myself for doing this. Actually, wait, hold on. There's 4 Perfect Dark games, aren't there? Yeah, because I have the 360 remake too. But, okay, so it's just Perfect Dark on the Game Boy Color. I own that one too. I'm going to hate myself because I'm going to add in Perfect Dark Zero too. Writing in all 3 Perfect Dark games. Perfect Dark and 64. I might boot up the 360 version. Might. We got Perfect Dark on the Game Boy Color. We got Perfect Dark Zero. Yuck. And then we got the new one. Whenever that one's coming out, it got announced. We saw like 2 seconds of gameplay, or like 5, whatever it was. Whenever that game's coming out, I have no idea. I assume it's gonna be on PC though. That game is subject to change whenever we get more news on it. Right. You know, I'll put no. I own it, but I never really played it that much. And then this one's obvious no, right? We're waiting on... What is the new title for the new Perfect Dark game? New Perfect Dark game. Does it even have a subtitle? Oh. I forgot that's what her face looks like. That's not too bad. Doesn't have a name yet, though. It was announced 5 years ago. Oh boy. That's quite a while. It's been 5 years and we've barely seen anything. Unless there's that showcase, which I don't remember ever seeing. So it might just be... Okay, so here. It might just be called Perfect Dark, which I hate when they do that. So we'll put... Whenever it comes out, it's the 2020 something edition. Speaking of, God of War. I never added that. I would like to play those. I think the only one I ever played is God of War 1. God of War of the original series. I think the only one I've ever played is God of War 1 on the original. No, hold on. I think I remember being correct not so long ago. I think I've only played God of War 2. I think God of War 2 introduced the Medusa head. I think. Let me type in God of War Medusa head. God of War Medusa head. There's enemies in stones, but which God of War? No, it is God of War 1. Okay. Someone with God of War 1. How many God of War games are there? I don't know if I'll play all the PSP ones, like Ascension. There's actually not that many. Chains of Olympus. Ghost of... Yeah, Chains of Olympus. Okay, so we got Betrayal, Olympus, Sparta, Ascension, and then the new ones. What are these? Is it a remake? This game is the 4th installment. What? Oh, because Betrayal. It's a 2D game? What? The hell am I looking at? Only for phones? Oh, we can't play that anymore. Let's do something to get our hands on that. We'll just stick with the main series, right? We'll stick with the main series. Anything that's not like a phone game. PSP. Oh, I would like to go to all eventually. And I don't know if I'd go to God of War and Ragnarok. I might. It's hard to say because I've thought about that too when I was at work. It's like, would I go back to Last of Us 1 and 2? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I ever would. But I mean, it's definitely not opposed to it, but I don't know if I would. Hey, that's the thing though. If you guys want to suggest it and want me to play it, then hey, that means I'll be obligated to play it. Like I said, I'm not opposed to, but it's not exactly on my list of games I'm wanting to play. Or like, it's not any of the games I'm wanting to beat anytime soon, I should say, right? Because right now I've got like a lot of games I'm looking at, and it's, after looking up Galaga, man, dude, I'm really into Galaga at the moment. We got Chains of Olympus, Ghost of Sparta, 3, and then Ascension. Right. Chains of Olympus. You know, let me just double check all these. Is this Ascension a Vita game or PSP game? PSP. How about Ascension? No, that's also PS3. God of War. Ghost of Sparta. PSP. Of War 3. PS3. And then we got one more, which is God of War Ascension, which is also PS3. I've only played the first one. Yeah, that's a series I'd like to go through. Is there any other game I'd like to get into? Any games I can think off the top of my head that I've played? I have it ready. Go right here. Oh, gee, hold on. I should go up here. Baldur's Gate. Dark Alliance. And then Baldur's Gate. Dark Alliance 2. So I don't know which one of these I've played. I could not tell you for the life of me. I'm just gonna put both of these as no. These are one of the games my uncle owned, but I don't remember which one it was because I never owned a PS2. I had the Xbox original. He had the PS2, so whenever I went to his house, I played the PS2. So whichever one it is, I have no idea. What was it? That brought up a game in my mind when I was putting in Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Oh goodness, I had it in my tongue. Not Rampage. Although it wouldn't be too bad. Not Rampage. What was it? I had it in the tip of my tongue. It was Let's Go Pikachu. No. What was it? Oh no, I forgot. Oh, what was it? I lost it. It's something on the PS2. I do know that. What was it? Maybe it was on the PS2. If it was on the PS2, I'm screwed. No, not what I was thinking of, but another franchise came to mind. Hydro Thunder. I think the arcade game was Hydro Thunder Hurricane. What was the other one called? Hydro Thunder games. Was it just called Hydro Thunder? Okay. So interesting. I never heard of. Maybe I have heard of H2 Overdrive. I didn't realize that was one. So okay. So I've played. They made Arctic Thunder. That's the arcade game one too. That makes sense. Hold on. No, I never played Off Road Thunder, but let me look it up. Maybe. I've played this one. Off Road Challenge, baby. That's the one I played. Alright, so we'll take that off. Because that's the Thunder series, technically, actually. Here, before we move up. Right here. Off-road challenge. So this one can be debatable if it's gonna be the N64 arcade release. I need to do more research to see which one's better. I do like off-road challenge. So the Thunder series, right here. So we're gonna add all three since technically it's Thunder. Thunder. No, we'll add 4. I wasn't a fan of Hurricane. It was best I got for the console port in my time. Let's see. I didn't realize you can just go and buy it on the N64. Anyways, you can buy it on N64, PS1. Then again, I never saw a copy. That's probably why. Off-road. Off-road. We got Thunder. Hurricane. And Thunder. Arctic. Then we have 5. So, put in brackets, it's not a Thunder game. H2 Overdrive. So I wonder, did I play H2 Overdrive? I don't know. Guess myself. I wonder. Yeah, I think I did. Hydro Thunder Overdrive. Yeah. You know. H2 Overdrive, and then we had Hydro Hurricane. I realized I put this one as Hurricane. This one's Hydro Thunder. I'm trying to think now. Is there a difference between Hydro Thunder and H2 Overdrive? Maybe. Let's see. No, that makes more sense. They made the Rush series too. Midway. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, I was thinking Mortal Kombat earlier. The Mortal Kombat series with Shaolin Monks and Armageddon. They also made Cruising USA. That makes a lot of sense. I do love me some good old Midway. Midway was great back in the day. Midway is also the same guys who made fucking Carnival, and we'll never get that out because Warner Bros. Owns that piece of shit. Arrgh! Yeah, so if anyone knows about that, it's hard to find it. I don't remember what the article was again, but from what I recall, is the main reason we don't own or why we don't have another Current Evil game is because when Midway was shutting down back in the day, they sold a lot of their franchises, right? A lot of their games, and that's not surprising. They sold a lot of stuff, yeah. And when they were selling those games, they sold them in bundles. So when Warner Brothers bought Mortal Kombat, they bought like 3 other games. I forget what the other 2 games were, but I know for a fact it was a bundle of 4, and it was Mortal Kombat with Current Evil. And that's the fucking reason we've never gotten a single Current Evil. Because I'm pretty sure to this day, Current Evil is still owned by Warner Brothers. The closest we'll ever get to a Current Evil sequel is in... Oh, what's the game called? Oh, I could think of it. Oh, I can think of the title and everything. Oh no. What's it called? It has a 2 in it. This is the 1 and the 2. Shooter game. You shoot a bunch of zombies. What the hell is it called? This is a part 3 coming out. And I'm like, it's not gonna do that good because it's gonna have the same problem as Payday 3, where it's like they're gonna have to make up like years and years and years of content. Oh goodness, what's it called? Killing Floor. The closest we'll get to a Carnival sequel is Killing Floor 2 on their Halloween event. Because a lot of the enemies in the Halloween event, not every enemy, but a lot of the enemies are very reminiscent of Carnival, right? So in Killing Floor 2, the Halloween event, there's a lot. Every enemy gets replaced. They have their own like Carnival version. You have like demented Jack in the Boxes and whatnot. And then you have, there's a certain level that goes before it, but then you have the airship. And if anyone remembers, the airship is how you end Carnival. So yeah, like I said, we'll never get another Carnival. The closest we'll ever get is Killing Floor 2. Since Midway shut down, they sold their property, and Warner Brothers bought a bundle of IPs, which was Mortal Kombat, Carnival, and 2 other games, which is, like I said, very unfortunate. And that's the main reason we'll never get another Carnival, which sucks completely because they'll never do anything with that franchise, and that franchise has never moved once ever since then. You know, it is what it is. I'll just be forever salty. Anyways, Off-Road Thunder is on the... It's only in arcades. Alright, so we got Off-Road Thunder, arcade. Arctic Thunder is on the PS2. Good. I always wanted to go back and play that game. I haven't played it since Chuck E. Cheese got rid of it. My local Chuck E. Cheese had it for the longest time. Arctic Thunder, that game was sick. And Hydro Thunder was on what? Everything. We might get the Dreamcast edition because usually Dreamcast gets a nicer ports and they have a bit more things in there. Oh no. PS2. Yeah, no. Hydro. Then H2 Overdrive. What's H2 Overdrive on? Is also PS2? That's an arcade only game. Now that's upsetting. And then I know Hydro Hurricane is definitely a 360 game for sure. Speaking of, I just had it on top of my head. Games I want to play. It was here. Let me just put these real quick. I've never played this. You know what? Just be safe. I don't think I've played Hydro, and I have played H2 Overdrive in this one. It's the Dynamite Cop series, which I'm still under the impression, which is technically still the what's it called? The Die Hard games, right? Dynamite Cop. The thing is Dynamite Cop 1 and 2, right? It was Dynamite Deca 1. Dynamite Deca. Die Hard Arcade. Okay, so we got Die Hard and Die Hard 2 slash Dynamite Cop. And I forgot that was a sequel. If I remember correctly, I think it's just an update though. Either or. On the list. I did put the arcade. I did play Die Hard 1 arcade. And dude, I love Die Hard 1 arcade game. It's so much fun. I love that so much. Die Hard arcade, and we got Die Hard. Die Hard 2 slash Dynamite Cop. And what was Dynamite Cop on? The Dreamcast. So for that, I think I'll call it. That's our list for now. There's still plenty more games I need to add that I for sure have played. That's like one of the reasons why we have games like Dante's Inferno in here, because I know I played that. It's been years since I've played that. I have no recollection of that game besides the ending where like your cross tattoo sheds off of you and turns into a snake or something like that. That's all I can remember is the ending of that game. Not much anything else. But this has been pretty good. We keep adding games and we keep destroying this. It was bound to happen. But would you look at that? Now that's a healthy amount of games. We have 327 games on this list. That is quite a lot. Holy cow. Man, what a lot. Ooh. Like I said, I'm sure there's more games there needs to be added in. But this is what I have for now. And I just want to double check. Get 2 from the top. So yeah, that has been a pretty good stream, I'd say. Like I said, this is the first year anniversary. I wanted to go over everything I want to do. I'm making more emotes. I'm making new banners. I'm making new profile icons. I want to revamp everything. And I'm putting this out here again. This isn't a list of everything I want to do. There's a reason I have 2 of them that say no and yes. Because that means is games that you guys recommend and games I've played before. And I will say this again. If there's any game you guys want me to play, make sure to follow me. It can be on Twitch. It can be on TikTok. You can subscribe to me on the stream VODs or on my main YouTube channel. Anywhere where you follow me, leave me a game suggestion and I will play it. I want to put that out there right now because so far, as I said before, you guys are 2 for 2. Right? And that's a good track record. 2 for 2. You guys haven't missed. And make sure you don't. If you do, then I'll be more scared moving in the future. But until then, that's everything. Thank you guys so much. As always, this has been a wonderful stream. Not the most watch-worthy one, but like I said, this has been a 1-year anniversary. As I said before, I wanted to go everything I've gone over within a year, everything I wanted to say, everything I've done, everything you guys have suggested for me, and everything I will be doing in the future. Like I said, if you guys want to see more stuff what I do, and you guys want to suggest games to me, follow me anywhere, subscribe to me anywhere. It could be on Twitch, YouTube, my stream VODs, it could be on TikTok. Anywhere you guys want to follow me, leave me a game suggestion so I can play it and we'll put it on the list. Right? As I said, you guys are 2 for 2, and I want to keep it that way. But, like I said, it's open to anything. It can be old or new. Any game you guys want, I will play it. But, until then, This has been the first year anniversary of me streaming. I will keep it up. Like I said, I'm going to keep working on more things, and hopefully we move on to better and brighter stuff in the future, right? Enough of me rambling. I hope to see you guys on Friday for the continuation of Resident Evil on the GameCube, right? Well then, I'll catch you guys later.